We bowl off Mello TV Sports with cricket as Chris Gale fell for a first ball duck while Nicholas Paran made 19. This as the Punjab Kings were restricted to a paltry 123 for 9 by Kolkata Knight Riders in their IPL game in Ahmedabad. Sunil Narayan took 2 for 22 while Andre Russell bowled 1 over for 2 runs. Narayan then himself fell for a duck while Russell made 10 as Kolkata won at 126 for 5 with all of 20 deliveries to spare. Ian Morgan top scored with an unbeaten 47. Meanwhile, India off-spinner Ravi Chandran Ashwin says he's taking a break from the Indian Premier League to support his family as the country grapples with a massive surge in coronavirus cases. Ashwin, who plays for Delhi Capitals in the T20 tournament, made the announcement on social media following his team's super over victory against Sunrisers Hyderabad in Chennai on Saturday. India's number of COVID-19 cases surged by 349,691 yesterday, a new global record, and hospitals across the country are turning away patients after running out of medical oxygen and beds. Australia leg spinner Adam Zampa and fast bowler Kane Richardson have joined compatriot Andrew Tye in cutting short their IPL season and heading home. Cricket is the first discipline to announce qualifying teams for the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games as the sport makes a landmark re-entry to the prestigious multi-sport event scheduled for July 28 to August 8 next year. Australia, India, New Zealand, Pakistan, South Africa, and a country from the West Indies join England in qualifying for the Birmingham 2022 tournament with a qualifier to determine the final participant. The International Cricket Council and the Commonwealth Games Federation made the announcement today as women's cricket features in the Games for the first time in 22 editions and cricket for only the second time ever. The first occasion being a men's ODI competition in Kuala Lumpur in 1998, which was won by South Africa. As per the qualification process, the winner of a designated qualifying event will determine which country from the Caribbean region gets to participate, as athletes will be representing their individual countries and not the West Indies as they would at ICC events. The Commonwealth Games cricket tournament will take place at the iconic Edgbaston Stadium. We kick it over to football news now, and some exciting one at that. Alan Shearer and Thierry Henry have become the first players to be inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is the highest individual honor awarded to players by the league and celebrates the talent and achievements of standout professionals who have featured in the division since its creation in 1992. To be eligible, players must have retired as of August 1, 2020. Former Blackburn Rovers and Newcastle striker Shearer still holds the record as the Premier League's highest ever scorer with 260 goals in 441 appearances across 14 seasons. He won the title with Blackburn under Kenny Dalglish in the 1994-95 campaign and went on to score 148 times in the top flight during his 10 years at his boyhood club Newcastle from 1996 to 2006. The former England forward is a 3-time Golden Boot winner and remains the only player to have reached 100 Premier League goals for 2 different clubs. Following his move to Arsenal from Juventus in 1999, Henry won the Premier League title twice and was a key member of the Invincibles team, which went unbeaten during the 2003 to 2004 title-winning season. The Frenchman won the Golden Boot award a record 4 times and scored a club record 175 Premier League goals in 258 appearances for the Gunners. Jamaican centre Nick Richards spent 1 minute and 48 seconds on the floor with 1 missed 3-point attempt as his Charlotte Hornets team hit 21 3-pointers in a dominant 124-104 win over the Boston Celtics in the NBA last night. Devontae Graham scored 24 points as the Hornets reached the 20-point mark. Elsewhere, Kyrie Irving had 34 points with 12 assists, while Kevin Durant scored 33 points after a brief time away as the Brooklyn Nets earned a 128-119 victory over the visiting Phoenix Suns in a showdown between two of the top teams in the league. Blake Griffin scored 16 points as the Nets backed up their standing as the top team in the Western Conference. Stephen Curry broke the NBA record for the most threes made in a single month as Golden State Warriors defeated the Sacramento Kings 117-113. Curry finished the game with 37 points, hitting 7 three-pointers to take his total to 85 with 2 games to play in April. The previous record of 82 was set by James Harden while playing for the Houston Rockets in November 2019. Curry enjoyed his 30th three-point game of the season and has hit at least that target in 13 of his past 14 games. Other winners on the night were Memphis Grizzlies, who defeated Portland 120-113, Washington, who got by Cleveland Cavaliers 119-110, Atlanta beating Milwaukee 111-104, while Indiana outpaced Orlando 131-112. And now to end tonight's sports package, we presented with the play of the night, Ja Morant's fake versus the Portland Trail Blazers.
Keep battling all the way through it. Just having his presence out here does a lot.
Morant, the fake, he's open for a three and rolls it in.
Here's why this is going to be on his highlight tape. Did you see
Watch this? Now you're going to go down right here. Okay, I take one down. Man down there. Then we
Ball
take those.
fake.
Ball fake.
Norman Powell's out of the play.
Give me 3. Ring it up.
Wow.
And those are the stories making sports news tonight. We now head back to the news desk with Tamara Mikhail.